friends. Welcome to Faithful Hustle. I am Peyton, and this is a space for people who are building dreams, growing their faith, and learning how to do both without burning out. Through honest conversations, practical strategies, and a little loving truth, I'm here to remind you that your hustle can still honor God. Let's dive into today's episode. Can y'all believe we are at episode 22 already? So, episode 22, Faith in Failure, when God uses the mess. Failure isn't final, it's feedback. Have you ever heard the phrase, bless this mess? Well, we learn more from what didn't work than what did. God cannot bless the mask you wear to hide the mess. Recently, I asked God to lower the spiritual veil for me and let me see what was good in my life and what was bad in my life. I really didn't think this all the way through because, he sure did show me what was good and what was evil in my life. And I just wasn't really prepared for the feedback. But now that I have it, I'm just going to move forward with it and do kingdom work and keep going. Um, it's my own doing. I asked for this to be shown to me, and it sure was. So, when you are in a mess, you can't hide it from God. He sees everything. He knows what's really going on. So when you're trying to wear a mask and do all the things, he can't really reach through that mask and get to the root of the problem. So I want to ask, what failure still holds shame for you? How could that experience serve someone else? And what would change if you saw it as training, not trauma? I mean, there's been so many things that I have gone through personally, and I have prevailed through them all. And I feel like that is an opportunity to help someone else who is going to go through those things too. God has a way of putting us through situations so that we can help others navigate through them later. And it might not be instant, and it also might be like it's been years for some things to come to fruition that I was able to help people through, and then it was like 5 minutes for another. So I mean, it the timing is different in every situation. So y'all know I like to give you some tactical like actions and takeaways that you can do. So I would love for you to write down the lesson from your last loss. Every loss has a lesson. Sometimes it takes longer to figure out the lesson than others, but every single loss has a lesson. And then share your story with someone who needs hope. Like I said, God has a way of putting us through situations so that we can be of service to someone else at a later date. So always be on the lookout for those opportunities. And then pray over your past and then release it. I did this in 2021. I didn't have anybody to tell me to do it. I just organically did it. I prayed about my marriage ending, and it just ended. And I'm telling you, when I physically felt weight leave my shoulders after that moment, It's real. Everyone needs to experience the release of something in their past that is holding them back. And last but not least, I'm just going to leave you with this: God does not waste pain, He repurposes it. So, thank you so much for listening to Faithful Hustle. If today's episode spoke to you, I would love it if you would share it on your socials and then tag me so I can celebrate you. And remember, your hustle does not have to look like the world's hustle. When Jesus is at the center, every step you take matters for the kingdom. So stay faithful, keep showing up, and I will see you right back here next week.